Welcome back. In this video we are going to be talking about the BDP content box generator. Now, content box is something that's on the page that stands out from the rest of the content, and it allows your viewers to see either a special or something you want them to notice. What usually would happen, especially if you look at sales pages, people will create an image, text with an image inside, and then they'll just load the image to the page. So in fact it's just an image. It's not text that's actually a part of your website or your page. And what we want is we want for that text to be displayed on the page. So the way we've done this is we've created this little content box generator, which allows you all the line types. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to design one of these boxes. We have a very nice preview generator available, so it's going to make it really easy to see, for you to see what you're going to insert in there, just aside from the color of the text, which you can change afterwards easily. Right, so the first thing that we want to look at is that we have quite multiple styles, and I'm just going to choose one of the nicer styles down here. And just to start, I'm going to give the border some width, and I'm going to give it some color, so that I'm going to give the border some color so that I get an idea of what the box is looking like. So I can go and I can choose different styles. If you change the color of the outline, you will see that the color is going to change up here as well. It gives you an idea of exactly what the line is going to look like. Right, so I'm going to go with let's go with the dark blue outline, and you can select if you want the borders just to the top and the bottom and to the left and the right, but for most people use a border right around the block. It contains the text very nicely, and then you can select the size of the post that you want, the width of the block. So it doesn't need to be 100% of the posting area or the page width area. It can be much less, and usually we use about 75% or between 60 and 80%, because it needs to stand out from the rest of the text. Right, so here I can change the border thickness. If I push it up to 10, you'll see the width of the border is going to increase. And once again, the more text you use, the thicker you can make the border, but you're just going to use 1 or 2 lines, then keep the border width down to at least, or to at most 5 pixels. And just to and then you can go and have a look. Once again, we can change the styles. You'll see that it looks different. It gives a really nice look. It creates almost a window in your site of how things is looking. There's the double lines, there's some dashed lines. My favorite usually is this ridged border. And then I can change the color of the background. So probably with this blue, let's just have a look. You can choose anything you want. Let's work with this deep purple, and I'm going to increase the border a little bit, bring that out, and then you can just say insert. Now, there's really not a better way to create a content box. You cannot really find any different styles unless you'd like to start adding images around your boxes. And what you'll see is the box has been added, and now what I want to do is I just want to add some text, and I'm going to update this, and let's refresh. Alright, so there's all the content. Now let's say I want this content to be white. I'm just going to go and select all the content, and I'm going to change the font color right there. I'm going to refresh it, and it's white. So there really isn't a better way to generate these boxes or to create them, because I can basically do almost anything now inside the box, and afterwards I can edit the box as well. You'll see it works very nicely with our font editor. we can change the size of the font, and it really brings out some content to your site very nicely that you want to show on your site. Now, what we've done is we have a headline editor as well, and we are going to be adding some styles, because with a headline editor you want to have different effects to your headlines. But if you just want to add some color to the back of your post or to your posting, this is most likely the best way, and just add no border, or add a double line border which is exactly the same color as the back, and then you can just add the content, and then you'll find that it basically just adds some nice color, and then you can use the text. So there's a lot of ways, aside from using the functions, that you can also use other functions to generate what you require. But that is that for the content box generator, and I'll see you in the next video.